5:30 on a Saturday? It must be time for the weekly report. Hey, how are you guys doing this week? A very busy week this week. Geneva coming up starting on Tuesday the 3rd, so plenty of things to talk about, so let's get straight into it. What do we usually start with? Oh, proper news. So very exciting. You may have seen it all over my Instagram. By the way, my Instagram is Delanney. That's it, just add me on there. Audi have released the first photos of the new Audi R8, which will be officially shown at the Geneva Motorshow, of course, but it looks absolutely fantastic. I think it's in blue or red, and some interior photos as well, and overall it just looks like a more modern version of the R8, which is what you would expect. 3 versions, there's an e-tron version with about 490 horsepower, I think it was, V10 version with about 540 horsepower, and of course the V10 Plus, which is going to have 610 horsepower. So that's becoming a bit of a rival for like the 650S or even the 488 GTB. So very exciting from Audi, and I look forward to see that in the flesh. McLaren have similarly released photos of the 675 LT, LT standing for long tail. It's sort of a beefed up GT3-ish version of the 650, so it reminds me of what Ferrari did to the 458 to get the Speciale. It's kind of what they're doing to the 650 to get the 675. I think it looks fantastic. Apparently the new exhaust makes a fantastic noise as well. It's going to be lighter, it's going to have 660 horsepower, the interior is basically the same, but you know, I think they're just sort of perfecting of an already very good recipe, so I don't think there's anything wrong with that. On a slightly other note, Scuderia Cameron Glickenhaus, it's going to be, I'm sure I pronounced that wrong, have released their SCG003S and C, so the S standing for Stradale, the C standing for Competizioni, Competizioni being track only, Stradale being the road version. It's a car that comes from a company that brought us the P45, which you guys all saw and loved, I think. It has a V6, going to weigh about 1,350 kilos, producing about 530 horsepower, which is going to be a really good power to weight ratio, and it's going to be released at the Geneva Motorshow. Not much else to tell you for now, but I think it looks quite good. It's a bit sort of racy for the road, but I'm sure they've done a good job, and I look forward to seeing it. Aston Martin have followed on the bandwagon as well, and they've released photos of their new Vulcan hypercar. There are only going to be 24 of these released. It looks fantastic, I think. It's going to have a 7-litre naturally aspirated V12 producing over 800 horsepower, I think, and it will be released at Geneva Motorshow. And that's it for proper news this week. Let's move on to spy shots and renders. So, somewhere in Germany called Zuffenhausen, next to the Porsche factory, someone has spotted the new Cayman GT4. I have a soft spot for this car, and it is in red, and this is exactly what the production car will look like. It will be released in Geneva as well. We'll see more photos of it then, but I think this looks fantastic, and well done to whoever spotted it, because it's a very interesting car to see in such early stages. The last ever Bugatti Veyron to be built, the Finale, was spotted outside their factory in Mulsheim or something like that. Here are the photos. Can't see much of it. Again, going to be released officially at the Geneva Motorshow, but it looks good from what we can see so far. Right, so that's it. I'm trying to make this video a bit shorter because I tend to blab on and these get long, and there's lots of stuff to cover this week. So, moving on to videos. First video, if you click here, you'll be able to watch it. It's a race between a Koenigsegg R and a Bugatti Veyron Vitesse. I'm sure you're all very interested to see how the Koenigsegg does, because they claim a lot of things but they don't often prove it, so this is your opportunity. Click here and you'll be able to watch there. Chris Harris, my favorite auto reviewer, has released a new video. This time he's reviewing the brand new twin turbocharged V8 Mercedes C63 AMG and gives his point of view on it. I really like the car. I would definitely get one over the new M3, and I won't ruin the surprise for you, but why don't you watch it and see what Chris thinks. And last but not least, if you want to see a McLaren F1 GTR and the new P1 GTR being released in Geneva racing around a track, then click right here, because this is your only opportunity probably to see 2 of these cars in the same colour racing around a track, and it's pretty special. Right, so loads of stuff in the for sale section this week, so I'm going to have to kind of fire through it. So first of all, we have this Bugatti Veyron with only about 5,000 miles on it. Reportedly has had a celebrity owner for the past few years. Is for sale for £895,000 in the UK's Sterling dealership. Second one is the quickly appreciating Porsche 911 GT3 4.0. This one's for sale for about £240,000 at Romans International. I think it looks great. They're only going up in price. This is number 559 out of 600, and it only has about 5,050 miles, so that's a good buy. Right, now onto a trio of Porsche 918s. The first one is this one. It's in Charlotte, North Carolina. It has some Visec package. It doesn't have the wheels, but it has the package around the body. Dark blue, beautiful color, 1.1 million pounds, but only 564 miles. Second one for sale at Porsche Miami is this one, again with the Visec package. This one has 101 miles and is for sale for, again, 1.1 million pounds. In the same grey colour, we have the last Porsche 918 for sale this week. This one does not have the Visec package. It's part of Prestige Imports in Miami. This one has 310 miles, but we don't have any word on the price. But it will probably be cheaper than the others because it doesn't have the expensive Visec package. My personal favourite this week for sale is this Novitec Rosso Ferrari 599 S.A. Aperta. So only 80 S.A. Apertas were made. This one's been tuned to have the full 599 GTO body kit by Novitec Rosso. It looks absolutely fantastic. It's for sale for €875,000, but only appreciating, and it looks fantastic. Dan Bilzerian, your favorite Instagram playboy, has put up his Lamborghini Aventador Roadster on eBay, of all places, because, quote, he doesn't have enough space in his garage anymore. So he's put his white Lamborghini Aventador Roadster up for $400,000, and it only has 957 miles, so he's barely used it. But as we do know, he also has an AC Cobra and a Mercedes 6x6. Last but not least, we have Deliveries. So this week we are back to Floyd Mayweather, this time not buying a car for himself, but buying a car for his 14-year-old daughter, and not any car, this Rolls-Royce Wraith. That is ridiculous. Emmanuel Adebayor, I hope I said that right, the football player, has turned up to his latest training in his Rolls-Royce Phantom Coupe with some funky coloured interior, but very cool. Didn't know he had a Phantom Coupe. Those are quite rare, and obviously he's getting paid well. Nas Al Thani, famous car collector from the Middle East, has just taken delivery of his MSO McLaren P1, so it has a blue sort of interior, white exterior. I think it looks quite good. I wouldn't be quite brave enough to do that on the interior, but the exterior looks fantastic. He's also got, as you can see in the photos, some other pretty nice cars. And to wrap it up this week, we have an Austrian client of Porsche's who went to pick up his 918 at the factory in Germany. This is his 918. It is white with the Visec package, and apparently as soon as he picked it up, he drove it straight to Austria, and there are chances he'll be wrapping it. So if he does, that would be pretty exciting to see. And that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Tried to make it a bit quicker, even though there was loads of stuff to cover in the for sale and delivery sections. But I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you Wednesday. Actually, you should really subscribe by clicking here to my vlog channel, because Wednesday I'm heading to the Geneva Motorshow. So the first video I'll be posting will probably be a vlog. And after that, I'll be posting a bunch of videos from there. So get excited for the Geneva Motorshow. Next time I see you, ow, my eye. Next time I see you, it will be after the show. So we'll have loads of things to report on. So I'll probably be doing 2 news things. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye! So today we're going to be talking about road trips. I'm going to give you 10 basic things you're going to need to have, or can. They have said that they're going to be launching the official car at the Geneva Motorshow. Yet another car coming to the Geneva Motorshow.